Suffering Cats is a pretty decent MGM cartoon. This was released in 1943, directed by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, written by the brilliant Pinto Colvig. And of course, this stars Tom and Jerry, but we also have an additional cat. And straight away, this was going to be something that was going to be really interesting because, on the one hand, we have two predators trying to get Jerry, but at the same time, the two cats are obviously in competition with each other because they both want to capture the mouse for themselves, which means that they're going to be getting in each other's way. Is Jerry in grave danger, or is he actually going to be completely safe because they're both going to wind each other up? We have a little bit of both throughout it, but I'm not going to say kind of which way it's weighted. But I thought the narrative was pretty interesting, predictable, definitely predictable for the most part. Of course, there were gags and things here and there that I hadn't predicted, of course. And I won't go into any detail about those because I don't want to spoil it. It is a very sweet episode. From Jerry's perspective, I really enjoyed Jerry's performance. And this other cat, it's unusual to have another cat. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it always makes me root for Tom, because I don't like the fact I'm very territorial. I don't want this strange cat encroaching on the space where two of my favourite cartoon characters are. So straight away there's this whole, well, I'm rooting for Tom, which is unusual because usually I will root for Jerry. So it's a very interesting setup that I think works very well. There are some lovely moments where the two cats are basically mirroring each other's actions or doing the exact same thing. I love to see how that's animated. Very effectively done. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favourite cartoon. I didn't think it was the most fresh or unique, which is, not a problem. Not every cartoon can be innovative. It was good enough. It worked well. I would watch it again. If you're a fan of Tom and Jerry and you haven't seen it or you don't remember seeing it, Sufferin Cats is definitely worth watching.